I am working in Germany for the past 5 years. I have given interviews for major German brands like. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priyanka and I make informational videos about studying in Germany, working in Germany, and traveling around Europe. Today's topic is about my series of working in Germany. Today's topic is interviews. The questions answered in today's video will be: how early do you get a reply if you apply for a job? What kind of rounds will you face if it's a technical and a non-technical interview? And what kind of HR questions will be asked to you? So stay tuned. Yes, I am working in Germany for the past 5 years and I have given interviews for major German brands like Audi, BMW, Siemens, US brand like BCG Consulting, MSG Systems, it's a consulting firm in Germany. Also, Schaeffler, it's an automotive bearing producer in Germany. So that's why I have a lot of experience giving interviews in Germany, knowing what kind of process is followed, what questions are asked, and how you should answer them. So let's get started. Let's start with the process of the interviews. When you apply for a job in Germany, it will take from a minimum of 1 week until a maximum of 1 to 1.5 months for you to get a reply back from the company. It largely depends on how urgently the position has to be filled, or if it's a holiday period right now, or the concerned person is not in the office. After you get a reply, you will be sent your first meeting for the interview. Now, how will the interview process be? The interview process is generally consisting of 3 to 4 rounds, depending on whether it's a technical interview or non-technical interview. The first round will generally be taken by your future manager or whoever is directly responsible for that position. The first round is generally taken to assess your personality, assess how fit you are for the job, if you have the background knowledge, if you have the subject knowledge of the job you have applied for, if your experience fits for the job, or are you overqualified or underqualified. Also, they will check your personality, if you're a good fit for the position, if you can mingle well with the team, if you can work together with the team. So they will ask you all such questions related to the position. A typical first round looks like a walkthrough of your CV. So you will be asked different points in your CV, like why did you study what you study, where did you do bachelor's, why did you do it there, if you moved from India to Germany for masters, then why did you move to Germany, why Germany, and what excited you so much about Germany that you decided to make this move. Why not Canada, why not US, why not Australia, and why Germany. Also, if the position consists of German, they will also ask you some questions in German. If your manager or the person feels that you are fit for the job, you have applied for the correct position, and you can be a good match, they will forward your profile to your future colleagues. The second round of the interview is taken by your future colleagues, so they will do a little more deep dive than the manager. They can ask you technical questions, subject specific questions, project specific questions, also questions about your past projects. How is your experience of your past projects or current job relevant to this job that you are about to take? Why did you apply for this position? Also, your practical skills. They can ask you technical questions, they can ask you deep questions about your previous experiences, about why you want this position, about how is your experience relevant for this position. They will ask you very practical questions. Suppose the job is about project management, they can ask you what is your experience with financial planning of project, how big budgets have you handled, if you have previously handled budgets in just a few thousands and the project that they are about to do is in billions or at a multinational level, then maybe you're not the right fit for the job. So they will assess on such points and they will really test if you are a good possibility for their team and if you fit for the job. Then if the manager and the colleagues, they feel that you're fit for the job, they will discuss and assess your profile and also decide if you're perfect for the team. If they find everything is okay and you are very good fit, they will give an okay from their side and forward your profile to the department head and the HR. The next round that you receive can be from the manager and the HR, or if it's a technical position like a software developer, an engineer, or a data scientist, maybe, then you can also face an extra technical round. In this extra technical round, the development lead or the technical lead will take your interview and ask you deep questions about your technical expertise, about what kind of technical knowledge is required for doing this job, what programming languages, for example, or what technical softwares like Tableau or something. Or if you're into designing or UX designing, they can ask you detailed questions about softwares like Figma. So that's the main aim of the technical round, to ask you how sound are you technically to take on this job, if you can work alone, and if you can contribute more to the job with your experience. If they feel that you are also sound technically, your personality fits, you're a good match for the team, your experience counts, then in the end you will be forwarded to the head of the department and the HR. This is the fourth and generally the final round of the interview in a normal German company. In this last round, they will talk more about your personality. Most of the questions will be HR questions, and it will be less technical and more on your people skills, on your management skills, or your previous life experiences. It will deal about that. Once the head of the department and the HR feels that you are a good fit for the job, they will immediately call you, or they can also call you the next day, in 2 days, to tell you that you have got the job. And the next thing that will happen is you'll get an email with the offer. So the salary, your expected salary or the salary that they offer, those details will be there in it. What era level have you got? So in metal industry, in automotive industry, there's always a era level. The number of this level determines what will be your base salary, how many hours contract you have got, and which department you will be going to, what will be your position in the new company. All these details will be there in the email. Once you accept this offer, they will send this to the HR department and the Betriebsrat or the labor union here, and they will also have to give you a confirmation. After this, it will take maybe 1 or 2 weeks maximum. After that, you will receive your contract, and all you have to do, just sign your contract and give them, and then you can tell your company that you're about to resign and see what notice period they give you, and that's how the further communication will go. So that's all, guys. That's the interview procedure here, and what possible questions can be asked, how will it be, technical or non-technical. So prepare yourself for this. The total length of this whole procedure can take up to 4 weeks or 2 months also. It depends on how early you can find a date with the concerned managers, colleagues, and also the HR. So it can also happen that every 2 days you get a new interview, or every week you get a new interview. It totally depends on the availability of that person and your availability too. So that was the process. Do let me know in comments if you like today's video, what you want to know more, so I can make more videos on this topic. If you like this topic, tell me everything in the comments. I read all your comments. Also, after this, I will make another video in Working in Germany series where I will list out HR questions. Now these are general questions whether you apply for a student job or a permanent job. So stay tuned for my next video. Until then, bye bye.